have I got a game changer of a mod for you today. Let's get right in here and start checking this out. This is the Madness Vehicles Overhaul mod. I did a mod review a few days ago which brings in some different sort of apocalyptic vehicles, and I said I'd like to see salvaging and repairable vehicles in the world. This mod, or overhaul mod as it is stated as, does exactly that. Now you can find all of these things over the world by scrapping down certain vehicles. So you can find transmission, good transmissions and damaged. Actually, all of the things I'm going to tell you now, all of them you can find damaged or already usable. Okay, so you got transmission, engine, seats, carburetor, battery, alternator, chassis, body parts which include doors, hood, trunk, fenders and bumpers, full vehicle madness style wheels, wheel rims and damaged wheels. All of those can be found by looting the vehicles you see in the world, like you would normally wrench down or something. What's the word I'm looking for? Would you it's not, what's the opposite to craft? Dismantle. If you dismantle, that's not the word I'm thinking of, but it's a word that describes what I'm trying to get out there. If you dismantle stuff in the world, so with a wrench or a ratchet or an impact driver or something like that, yeah, if you whatever you dismantle, these are those are the things that you can find from them. There is also car body assembly kits. I don't know if you can find these in the world or whether you have to make them. There's electrical subsystem assembly, car engine assembly, car body kits and vehicle madness wheel sets. Okay, so as you wander around, you'll come across vehicles that say repairable, a repairable combi van. So if you want to know how to repair this, first thing you're going to need is a combi van restoration tool. Okay, now we've got one here as a bicycle restoration tool. You start with that. So if you can find a bike out in the wide world that is already repairable, just use that to repair the bike and you are golden. You have yourself a bike. First, you could have it first day if you're lucky enough to come across one that's repairable. So but for any other restoration tools, you are going to require a foot pump. All of these are found in loot. Okay, and it's kind of bags and boxes, stuff like that on the ground. Search everything, literally loot everything now. So you need a foot pump, a battery charger unit, ratchet set, hot wire kit and a standard wrench for this one. If you want to go something a bit bigger, what's the 4x4? See, the 4x4 you're going to require an impact driver because it's a bigger vehicle. And with a box truck, that's going to require a ratchet. All of these vehicles are in the world, so you can go and restore them if you want to. You got a Cobra Mustang. The other thing that I did see is when you start getting into other stuff, where did I hang on a minute? Can I just get rid of you? Very much. Yeah, when you start getting a bit further in, I noticed here brown Jeep restoration tool, brown quad restoration tool. So I think there are different colors of stuff out there and you have to get the right tool for the right one. It was the BMWs. There's a red BMW restoration tool and a white BMW restoration tool. I did notice. There we go, white BMW restoration tool. So you've got to really be careful what you need to find the vehicle first. You can mark it on the map, find the vehicle, and then you have to head off and you have to craft all of the things that you need. On the mod download page, they also do recommend that you use a higher backpack mod as well, because there is so much to find. So that is a recommendation, but everything is on the download page. So that will be linked in the description for when you want to go and download it, because you are going to want to download this. I think this brings in a lot into the game. Makes it, you can still craft all of the vanilla stuff as well. But I love the idea of this. This would be something that you could probably do more than actually build yourself your own vehicle. Just to repair one makes so much more sense to me. Okay, so I've got a storage box that has some stuff laid out in it. Okay, that's the car transmission. That's the standard vanilla engine. There are also car engines as well that the mod brings in. There is car batteries, there is car alternators, carburetors, car wheel rims, damaged wheels, the car bumper, the front seats, car doors, car hood, car trunk and car fender. And down here you've got car body assembly, car electrical assembly, car engine assembly, car body kits and the vehicle madness wheels. So when you get to the point where you can make yourself an standard in-game vanilla workbench, that is when you can then come in and start making your auto workbench. Auto workbench to me looks as if it unlocks straight away. There's no lock next to it. I think I can craft it as well. So, but obviously you'd have to get to level 10, I think it is, before you can make the workbench. I think it's level 10, something like that anyway, or whenever the actual workbench unlocks. So but then you can make the auto workbench. You need an actual workbench. You need a car lift, forged steel, mechanical parts and electrical parts. So you actually need a fully fledged workbench to make the actual auto workbench. You also need the car lift. Let's see what that does take to craft. So the car lift, you need mechanical parts, electrical parts, a compressor, forged iron, and oil. Now, I believe the compressor is found, but you can craft it as well. Mechanical parts, electrical parts, forged iron, duct tape, and short iron pipes. As I said, this mod brings in so much more. Look at this. This is the auto workbench. So you can come into this, you got the same stuff. So you can craft everything that you need. So you can start crafting your foot pumps, you can start crafting your alternators. You do need the damaged stuff to craft the alternators by the looks of it. Foot pumps, you don't need anything special for that. You got the carburetors, you will need 2 damaged parts, makes 1 good part by the looks of it. You can make your car doors, you don't need anything for those as well. The car chassis, you are going to need damaged chassis. To get the damaged parts, you just have to go and loot the other cars. The other thing that I've just been running around, Jen is in the pine forest as well, which shouldn't be a thing. Oh my god, there's stuff everywhere. This changes a lot more than I thought it was going to. This seems to have changed like biomes and stuff as well. Is this search the gas tank? There's so much to this game. Genuinely, I am gobsmacked. This is a different thing. What I've done so far, I've gone around and all I've done is scrap down vehicles, okay? And this is what I found. So we've got some damaged pieces which you can get out of the vehicles, okay? I found 0 doors or anything like that, okay? So I'm presuming that doors and stuff like that are going to be found in loot. So that is what I'm trying to do now, and when I finally do work out that that is a thing, I will let you know. So these are the tires that you can pick up, okay? But that is just a tire. So now we need a rim to put said tire on. It's all starting. It's all starting to fall into place now. But these are the kind of bikes and stuff as well that you can find just laying about in the world as well. So hopefully one of them you'd be able to find will be an actual repairable one. But I'm just curious to see if coming to someone like a Parson Gas will give us more chance. Oh, don't have parkour, so I can't do that. It will give us more chance of finding vehicle stuff. Okay, so I've searched quite a few things. I haven't found any car doors. I'm not saying that they're not in the world. They could be, but they are also craftable. So you've got forged iron, forged steel, oil and mechanical parts. So they are craftable as well. But like I said, I've searched, hang on, there we go, it's a bit better. I've searched quite a few things just sort of laying around and other vehicles and bits and pieces. We've been to a Parson Gas. Now remember, we are only level 1, so it might just be a case that they're not available in the world yet. You might find one if you're very, very lucky, but it might just be a case of that because yeah, I have literally just spawned straight in and I want everything straight off the bat. So after doing some looting, I have found that. Okay, I found quite a bit more, but the damaged tires, I mean, I picked up one and one of them was fine. You can just find them just scattered about. So breaking them down for polymers, you can now just pick them up and to give you fully fledged tires. So all of this here, apart from the wire cars, which I found in loot, everything else was found by salvaging cars that I just find randomly in the world. What I did find that the ones that are repairable, you don't get much from them. If you want to take them, scrap them down with a wrench or something. I don't know whether or not you get better stuff the higher your so for instance, you got your wrench, your ratchet and your impact driver. I don't know if you get better stuff if you use an impact driver than you do a wrench. I'll have to look into this mod a hell of a lot more. But this is my first look at it as well. Done a little bit of the read up, obviously. So, but I wanted to have a good look inside of the game. Car doors and everything can be crafted if you can't find them in the world. So that is a thing. But I found, I think it was a hunter vehicle down there which was repairable. So I want to come into here and I want to make, is it a hunter, was it the ooh, actually it was that one, yes. Oh, so it's a Mad Max Hunter restoration tool. So I need all of these, which I am going to magically make them appear inside of my inventory. Are you ready? See? Magic. See? All of this is craftable, I presume. Let's just make sure. So we're going to look at the battery charger kit. Battery charger unit. Yes, craftable by battery, electrical wire, and electrical parts. Get them from salvaging vehicles. What was the other thing that we needed? A foot pump. You don't need to salvage anything. Well, you do. Obviously, you need to salvage them, but you don't need any special parts for that. What else was there? There was a wiring kit as well, wasn't there? Let's just put in the word kit there. The hot wire kit, duct tape, wire cutters. I found them in loot. I did find them in loot. And electrical wire, which you get from scrapping vehicles down. I think that was it. Oh, the ratchet set. Let me have a quick look here. Can you make those? Forged iron, mechanical parts, scrap polymers, and oil. So you can make all of them, and they're relatively easy to make as well. I mean, you're going to have all of these off the list as soon as you start scrapping down the vehicles. So as soon as you've got yourself a wrench, you should be well away. But I want to make this, and I'm going to make that, and it's going to take 5 bloody minutes. What if you cheat one and it doesn't take 4 minutes at all? So that was that. You can see it on the hotbar at the bottom there. I've got it in my hand, so I'm presuming that all we need to do now is come down to said vehicle, which is that one there, and I'm hoping I've got the right one. Let's have a quick look. What does it say? Repairable, hunter, untouchable. Can I do? No way. So that's that, and then oh my god, now it's ours. Now it's actually ours. Storage. Oh my god, the storage is massive. And then we get in. Listen to that. That's different, right? Listen to that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Does it drift? Can I drift it? I can a little bit. Oh, don't hit cars. And that, it's as simple as that. So once you find... I love the idle noise to that. That is amazing. Yeah, once you... handbrake. Handbrake. Once you find the vehicle you want, then you can mark it on your map. So like for here, for instance, you just save waypoint or quick waypoint or whatever. And then you come back when you found all of the stuff that you need to repair it. You can repair it. It's something else that is put into the game that I don't know, it makes... It's not just about hunting zombies and surviving anymore. You know, while you're out and about on your bicycle, if you can find a bike on the floor, on the ground, that's repairable, you can literally, day one, you start with that. If you can find a repairable bike, you use that and you've got a bike straight off. That could be something that you can do from day one. It's just, I love it. I absolutely love it. It brings something that I want in game, or I've wanted in game since I played Undead Legacy, the overhaul mod. So I'm definitely gonna do something on this, whether it'll be YouTube, whether it'll be Twitch, whether it'll be TikTok, if I can get that working. Sean, if you watch this, you know I need your help, dude. So whether it be something, one, other, all of them, follow me on all socials. Everything you need will be in the description below, including the link to this mod. I'm going to throw this and a load of other mods into my mods folder, and I am going to test the shit out of this and see what happens. All right, but guys, if you are going to use this, please let me know in the comment section below. If you've already used it, also let me know what you think of it. Do you think this should be in vanilla? Do you think this is something that brings something extra to the game? I certainly do. Please drop me a comment. I do try and respond to most comments, but please drop a like on this video as well. Really will help out the algorithm. If you're not subscribed over here already, and according to my analytics, 97% of you are not already subscribed to the channel, so please hit that subscribe button as well. All right, but more importantly, look out yourselves, take care of each other. I'll catch you in the next one.